Assalamualaikum, hi! In this video, we'll explain about developing curriculum. Developing curriculum describes all the ways in which a training or teaching organization plans and guides learning. How? Let's find out.
Focus on cars. Focus on cars is to concentrate, think, discuss, or deal with some material that will be learned in ESP course. Teacher need to define the goals of the course. Be specific and make sure that the goals define learning in ways that can be measured. Consider the following question like A. What do you want your student to remember from your course in 5 until 10 years? B. How should taking your course train student? C. How skills should student gain in this course? D. How does this course relate to other courses in the discipline? How, then, make you define the course goal accordingly.
Select the major topics and determine the order in which you will teach them. A. Select the main topics to be covered. To obtain an detailed list of course topics, look in correct textbooks or the correct literature. Refine your list by considering your course goals and the characteristics of your students. B. Pare down and refine your detailed list of topics. C. Determine the structure of the course. Arrange the topics in a logical order. In other words, you can discuss how and why you have arranged the material in a particular way. Okay, the next is think how the structure of the course will contribute to student learning. Ask questions such as the following. The first is, can I arrange the topics according to a theme or storyline? The second is, do I need to each certain skill in detail and discuss application? And the last is, do I want to introduce a particular story before listing it with specific example or problem?
Learning material is an important for user to help teach students. Material can be textbook, workbooks, tapes, CD-ROMs, videos, photocopied, filters, newspaper, paragraph, written on a blackboard, or anything else that prevent the ninth languages being studied. There are 1. Material have a real effect on student, namely when student correctly interest and attention are attractive. The material should have their learning to fit the situation. The material must help students to develop self-confidence. Learning must understand what is the dog as something relevant and useful. Material should expose learning to the language in authentic use. Materials should provide opportunities for learners to use the target languages to achieve communicative goals. Materials should consider the positive effects of instruction that are usually postponed. Material must consider then learning differ in learning style and effective attitudes. Materials should allow time at the start of teaching. Materials should maximize learning potential by encouraging intellectual, aesthetic, and emotional engagement, training, both right and brain activity. The material should not really too heavy on recovery practice. Material should provide opportunity feedback of result.
Material development procedure. This study focuses on developing material for the specific purpose of teaching English. One of the things that should be the starting point is the needs of students. Point 1. Needs analysis for ESP courses. A. Is courses analysis description of the language used. B. Analysis of the current situation. C. Analysis of learning factors. D. Analysis of the teaching context. Point 2. Utilizing authentic material used by students in the normal English specialization. Point 3. Create assessment as well as text. Point 4. Evaluation of the course and materials the teacher or content developer needs to know how effective the course is.
There are two ways to evaluate the effectiveness of course material release 1997. 1. Retrospectively, looking at the material to see how well it served its purposes and how the learners and teachers feel about it. 2. Prospectively, to assess how well the material will perform in meeting course objectives. Golden has a useful checklist to help us be a little more objective, and it covers the following areas which you are encouraged to rate as poor, fair, good, or excellent. The questions may vary according to your setting and the objective of your teaching or learning program. 1. Regional. Are the objective and target audience spelled out clearly? 2. Availability. Can you get hold of it? Can you get more of it? Are all the components, recorder material, websites, teachers guide available now? 3. Accessibility. Can you and the learners find your way around? Is there advice for the learners? Is self-study directed? Is it clear what progress is being made? 4. Linkage. Is there thematic or topic currents? 6. Selection or grading. Is the learning curve and level of challenge to step, to slow, to low, or to high for your learners? Does it cover the materials your learners need, i.e. is compatible with your syllabus and objectives?